Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with Windle. What a performance! Headlined Fightzone Fight Academy on the Friday night, and it's been a great night. But to top it off like that, the crowd was electric. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's been incredible. I was just saying to Neil that he's been very respectful the whole way through. I have too. I think both of our supporters were respectful all the way through as well. It was like we had that mutual respect where, of course, everyone wanted their own lad to win, but nobody kind of overstepped the barrier or the mark. So no, I think fair play all round, really.
Well, I want to, of course, talk about the fight, but it seems everyone usually does the poem last. So let's get it out of the way. Everyone loves it. It's a good way of marketing yourself. Let's get the poet out of the way for people who don't know the boxing poet. Punch the poet. Here we go.
I'll do it. It's called a nonsense poem, so I'll do both versions for them. So the boxers try to bob and weave as the punch kisses their face. The pending sense of victory is one the boxers can taste. And so through blood and sweat and tears, the boxers battle hard. They fight until the bell cries out and leave each other scarred. And then the nonsense version of it is the pigmix try to scutter butt as the pwat maroots their face. The pending sense of Nicky Noo is one the pigmix can taste. And so through cutter butt and swimp-de-doo, the pigmix are raga tarb. They scrumpage until the digger-dinks are frumps and leave each other scarred.
Fair play. I spoke to you the other day and you said you would think of one. Is this one technically exclusive for Seconds Out?
It is exclusive for Seconds Out and any other people that have had it nicked it with the interview first.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I want to talk about that because it seems like most interviews you do, people want to talk about you being a poet because you don't expect boxers to sort of be into sort of English literature and poetry. Do you think it's actually going to benefit you quite a lot, the fact that people are so interested in your poetry?
I think so, because anyone on TV and within the news, they like a story, don't they? It doesn't matter what the story is, but usually, without being stereotypical or anything, it's about how they turn their life around or they come out of prison or whatever it may be. And I am a case of that as well. I was permanently excluded from school, had to attend pupil referral units, and it was there that I developed a love for poetry, where the teacher said, you've either got to write a poem or a story, and I was like, I don't care. And she said, well, the poem has to be 1 page and the story has to be 2 pages. I was like, I'll do a poem, and it all just kind of took off from there, really. So yeah.
Talk to me about what's next then.
Hopefully we get that light flyweight Commonwealth strap or an intercontinental, but we've got to get some sort of strap now, 100%. I think we deserve it after that fight.
Yeah.
Strap. So yeah, the next fight has to be.
Talk to me about Fightzone as a whole. I know you mentioned on, I think it was Tuesday when we spoke, it's like a grand small hall show. It is, but it almost like isn't even small hall at all, just because there's like a streaming platform, everything like that. I'm not just saying it because I'm here, but it doesn't have that vibe to it, does it?
It's a TV show. I mean, me saying that, you know, even listening back to it, it sounds more disrespectful than what I mean it, because it's not a small, but I mean with regards to the likes of me topping the bill, that I would never get that opportunity on a big sort of TV show. So that's what I mean kind of by a TV small hall show. But it's been amazing what they've done here, Dennis and Fight Academy and everyone involved. They've been top, you know, even at the hotel, and everything's just ran like clockwork. And I'm so thankful and appreciative that I've got to have a fight during still a global pandemic, when everything, even when you think the end of the tunnel's just in sight, it then gets pushed back and pushed back again. So to have the opportunity to be in a fight like that at the moment, I'm very thankful.
Now obviously light flyweight Commonwealth is hopefully next. In the future, are you going to look to move up? Because obviously there's not too much competition at your current weight, but obviously at fly and going up to bantam, if you could get there, there's a lot more. Would you potentially move up to fly after winning the Commonwealth?
It depends what opportunities were to present themselves, really. But I think, although domestically there aren't too many fighters at this weight, I think you'll start to see more fighters trying to make this weight now that we're putting it on the map. But also globally, you start looking around the Asian countries and the African countries, there are just as many fighters at light flyweight. So I think internationally, it doesn't exist in Britain and Europe, which is why we're chasing the Commonwealth. So I think internationally, some opportunities could arise.
And after that fight tonight, I'm pretty sure people are going to want to see that style of fight, no matter what weight class it is. So yeah, look forward to that in the future. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out, man.